Hello. Oh my
Uh,
god.
Young. That's our ad libs.
I don't do raps. I'm not good at rap music. I have the rhythm.
Do you have the flow?
Not at all.
On today's
That's the
episode,
trick that it takes to keep a gig.
On today's episode, we have a little weekend roundup, or I guess week roundup.
Yeah, it's a
Meatball's
full
been
week.
doing a lot. We talk
Out
about
here trying to get COVID.
we have a really special guest. Young Onyx is on the show with us today to tell us about gigs in Chicago, upcoming music projects, and it's a voicemail extravaganza.
Ow, bow, bow, meow, meow, meow.
So get into it. Yeah.
Goodbye. Or hello. Yeah, you get it.
Forever. Dog.
When your first choice is a big old bus,
You turn around and boom,
you end up with us.
sloppy seconds. Oh, diva. Our number is 213-536-9180. Our email is sloppysecondspod@gmail.com. Now on with the show. Hi, you better stop chewing before we start. Hi, you sloppy, you stupid little fucks, you nasty little fucks, you dirty little fucks. It's me, Big Dipper and Meatball, and welcome back to Sloppy Second with Big Dipper and Meatball. And now you're sipping.
I just can't do any right.
Yeah, you
Nothing.
can't. Well, just don't
Tell
start
the
eating
people.
during the show.
Tell the people. I've been on back-to-back Zooms. I'm sorry. Tell the people.
That's not my fault. You know whose fault that is? That's
Mine.
your fault.
I'm
Because
working
guess
on
who we were supposed to have as a guest yesterday? Asia O'Hara, the incredible pageant queen, the Dallas diva, the host of the Las Vegas Review. Asia, the biggest teeth on Drag Race, period, including Trixie's big old white picket fence mouth.
Yes.
But guess what happened? We had this interview lined up for months.
For weeks. Maybe even a month and a half.
And the morning came. I go in. I click in the Zoom link that was sent in the email. Nothing. I'm sitting there waiting to join. Nothing. Dipper sends me a text with a Zoom link in it. So I go over and I click on that Zoom link and I say, hey, I don't think this is the Zoom link that was in the email. And Dipper said, no, it is. And we sat there and chit-chatted for 30 minutes. We sent an email to Asia O'Hara's manager saying, hey, where is Asia? We get an email back that says, Asia was sitting in an empty Zoom for 10 minutes waiting. She's moving on. Guess what? Dipper had sent me the wrong Zoom link and didn't listen to me when I 3 times in 30 minutes said, are we sure this is the right Zoom?
Believe women.
Believe women.
Here's my thing. I will make an excuse. And it
No.
is
I
that
won't have it. That you spread yourself a little too thin.
I was sick.
That's not an excuse.
I was sick, and I really did have brain fog yesterday.
Tell him how you got sick. Because he went to a fisting party.
It wasn't a fisting party. I take full responsibility for the Asia
better.
mishap. I sent Asia.
She'll never come back now.
Look, I DM'd her on Instagram. Can you see what she responded?
Yes, but I'm not into reading people's Instagrams aloud.
That's all we did on the. Didn't we go through my Oh, we didn't do that on the.
That wasn't on air. That was what we were doing while we were just fucking waiting for Asia.
You said, "Let me go through your Instagram requests."
I said, "Open up your Instagram and put it on the big screen, and then I'll go through your requests."
Well, I want to.
Y'all are thirsty out there for Mr. Dipper.
I want to say a few things, and with this haircut, can you even believe my hair looks so weird right now? I want to say a few things.
What'd you message Teresa May? We need to have her.
I did. I pitched her to be on the podcast.
Not seen. What'd you message to House Zuck?
This is what I messaged.
Was he making you a costume?
Yes. I'm hoping. This is what I messaged to Asia. Because let's be transparent, I took responsibility. I said, not sure if you'll see this, but I'm so sorry about the Sloppy Seconds interview mishap this morning. It was completely my fault. I was on a different Zoom link with Meatball, and I didn't realize my error until it was too late. Very sorry for wasting your time, and hoping we can find another time to do the interview. Do you want to read what she responded?
She said, "No worries, things happen. Let's reschedule."
So, Miss Congeniality.
Did she win Miss Congeniality?
She better have won something because she killed all those butterflies.
And that was in the.
It
that
was in the outline.
outline.
We were going to talk about it.
Now I hear you got some Girl Scout cookies over there at the House of Dip.
Oh, yes. Okay. What did you say?
The House of Dip, where there will
call
be no dipping.
It's a dip.
Nana, oh, you haven't even opened.
How?
That's a big box. Dun, 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 dun. That is at least 2 feet by 2 feet box of Girl Scout cookies. It's completely full. Okay, what did we get? Did we get Thin Mints? The Samoas? Can we call them that? What is that big box?
What is that big box? Lemon
What's
Ups?
that one?
You like Lemon Ups?
No, those are gross.
I got two boxes.
When did they start coming in a soft pack? Did they send you a uniform? What is in that box?
This looks like
There's
an
okay,
influencer
so
box.
inside the shipping container, there's a big green box.
It's always a good day to have a Girl Scout cookie.
It truly is. And you know what? If you don't want to give money to Girl Scouts, there are dupes at the grocery store.
It's a variety pack.
Oh, so you got a variety pack plus. So I see 2 Thin Mints, 1 peanut butter, 1 purple box, and 1 red box in the variety pack.
Uh-huh. I'm about to eat these.
I love a Girl Scout cookie.
Not right now. Yeah, I ordered them online. You don't even have to go to
from
the
like
grocery
Troop
store
6,000.
I don't know.
Which
Someone
helps
was
girls
posting...
who don't have a real troop.
Oh yeah, it was the troop in New York City that they operate out of the homeless shelter.
Yes, for girls who love to be Girl Scouts. You know, my mom
girls
was
are
a Girl
girly.
Scout.
Your mom what?
Was a Girl Scout and then a Girl Scout troop leader, and she never. Well, I guess she has a daughter now, kinda. But she was always, even when we were in Boy Scouts, she would come on the camping trips with us. Isn't that funny? She was the only
Nikki
woman.
likes to get down.
Nikki likes to camp. She also would be like, "All right, we're going on a hike," and the troop leader would be like, "Well, we have to," and she's like, "There's time." She would just steal us.
There's time. We're hiking.
She's
Wait,
like, "I don't care."
Can we talk about the cruise?
It looks like a lot of fun.
The dolls are on the
cruise.
cruise.
The dolls are there.
Blackberry. Who else?
Jimbo and another diva that I don't remember her name. I've never met her.
Miss
Mesquite.
Mesquite. I'm
Yes,
trying to.
I was supposed to be on that cruise, but
Oh.
I am. I'm just gonna say it. I don't want to get COVID on a boat. And I don't want to be on one of those cruises that they're like, "Oh, we're going in, but there's been a mass outbreak because we've been here for 2 weeks," and then you're boarded and you have to stay offshore for 5 extra days. I didn't want that
You have
to
to just
happen.
sit on the boat.
I have a lot of stuff going on when that was supposed to land, and I didn't want to delay that stuff.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so I felt really bad, but I'm glad that they're having a good time. It looks really fun. Brian and Matt Barracuda and DJ Mateo Segata are all there.
Yeah. I've never been on a cruise. The one time I went on a cruise, I was 16, and it was with my family. I've never been on a cruise sort of as an adult, and I'm curious if I would like it or not.
I was on the cruise when I shit my pants in that flying machine and the big fan.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
You
that was
talked about that.
Yeah, I know.
You shared about that.
You know what else I did, baby?
You talking about
I just
WeHo?
got back from Palm Springs, and then the next day I was in WeHo at 2 bars. I was at Rocco's, and then I finished my second number, packed my suitcase, gave Cornbread a kiss on the mouth, open mouth, tongue, and then I walked over to Mickey's. That's a lie. We didn't kiss on the mouth. But everything else was true.
Oh, so you were living your ultimate gay California fantasy.
Yes, I went to the gayest city on earth, and we had such a wonderful time riding motorcycles for Michael's birthday. He went to the casinos. He was gambling. He may or may not have been counting cards and was asked to never return to the Agua Caliente casinos, all 3 of them in Palm Springs.
Diva, you just put him full on blast.
I don't think it matters. It's not illegal.
That's right. You just got to be smart. Smart.
Yeah, and he was smart, and he was making big bets and making a lot of money, and they got mad. And the craziest part was later he changed his clothes and everything, and it was like later that night he went to the other Agua Caliente, and he played like one hand, and then security came up and were like, "Sir, you cannot play here."
Oh, the
Your
gentleman
game
with the
is too good.
very recognizable
Recognizable
mustache,
face.
mullet,
and
mask, visible
mask
tattoos.
on. He had a mask on. So, but unibrow, earrings, mullet, and visible tattoos. And I was like, you're nothing. And I don't think he was trying to change his look, but I was like, if you were trying to disguise yourself, it's not easy. I was like, you're gonna.
You need to go to the store and get some manic panic, dude.
Yeah, mama, something's gonna have to happen. Wigs on wigs on wigs.
Something.
Get him a little kitty cat wig.
Little kitty cat.
Yeah, and then Mickey's and listen, the WeHo crowd.
Did they live?
They lived.
Girl, they're all I recently guested on a podcast, and we were having a conversation about body positivity, specifically in WeHo.
A place where you wouldn't expect it.
And the conversation was a few years ago. Now you get up on stage and they go like, yes.
But also, I think it helps that now I have like this podcast and like a larger follow. Like more people know.
Oh, your star is rising. I'm a star.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that I'm a star, a bright shining star. I'm just saying that I was like promoting it on here, so I think that like more people knew to come to see me. And then there was a lot of people were saying that they listened to the podcast, which I love to hear.
Me too. It's so incredible.
Morgan McMichaels called me a job creator and said to come back anytime, and I was like, job creator,
what does that mean?
Just she was like, Meatball has her own show and she's on a podcast and she like, employs other drag queens. So I was like, I guess I'm a job creator, but like there's no W-2s over here at Meatball Inc.
Well, we live for that.
Meatball la la si.
Meatball la 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 la. All right.
Wait.
What?
I found a really cool new clothing company that's not new, and I've known about it for a while, but I didn't know that they were super size inclusive. And it's called Big Bud Press. And they have a store in Palm Springs.
And in Highland Park.
I didn't know. And in Highland Park, but the Palm Springs one has Palm Springs exclusive clothing. You can only get it there, and you can't get it online.
And what's amazing about their store is everything is like unisex.
Yes.
It
goes up to 7XL.
Yeah, it's all gender. They do jumpsuits, they do bags, they do socks. I bought my sister socks and pants from there, and when she came in town to visit, we went back shopping and she bought like 2 tops.
I want to go to the one here and see, because they said that we don't have the full selection. We just have like the summer stuff.
We'll hang out in Highland Park. It's right by my house.
Oh, yeah, and there's a donut friend right over there.
Gurgur. All right, let's go to a quick break, and we're going to come back with a special guest.
I'm a star! A great big shining star! Yay!
You know, people thought that was me. We'll be right back.
We all have days when we want to eat well, but just don't have the time or the energy to plan, shop, and cook.
That's exactly where Factor comes in. They deliver fully prepared meals designed by dietitians and crafted by chefs right to your door.
With Factor, you can stay on track with your nutrition goals, whether that's high protein, balanced meals, or overall wellness, without any extra effort.
The meals are fresh, never frozen, and ready in just 2 minutes, which makes it easy to fit into your routine.
You know, I love coming home after a long day and having a tasty and filling Factor meal. It's waiting for me, and I don't have to worry about shopping. It's quick and easy, and one less thing I need to think about when I get home.
You know, I'm feral for fish right now, and I always get my fix with Factor. I recently had their scampi-styled shrimp and salmon, and let me tell you, it did not disappoint.
So get Factor today and start enjoying delicious and nutritious meals.
Head to factormeals.com/sloppyseconds50off and use code sloppyseconds50off to get 50% off and free daily greens per box with new subscription only, while supplies last until September 27th, 26. See website for more details.
That's factormeals.com/sloppyseconds50, like the number, off. Sloppy Seconds 50 off. Okay, something about me. I love shopping. shopping, if you love shopping too, you have to check out Rakuten.
And all you have to do is shop, 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 shop. And with Rakuten, you get cash back and rewards on almost everything you buy.
Exactly.
Shop.
Homeware, daily essentials, jeans. We're talking eBay, CVS, and even Levi's.
Ooh, so I can buy a vintage couch, tons of paper towels, and grab a new pair of jeans and still get cash back.
And that's not all. You can even stack those rewards on top of sales and coupons.
But Big Dipper, how does this magic work?
Well, I'll tell you. Rakuten is paid by partner stores to send them shoppers, and then Rakuten passes on some of that money to you, the member.
Rakuten is so real for that.
Plus, Rakuten has 17 million members who are already saving. Don't you want to become one of them?
Join for free at Rakuten.com or download the Rakuten app and start saving money now.
That's Rakuten.com or download the Rakuten app today. Do you want to improve your sleep? Well, listen up and get a Helix.
Whether you sleep on your side, your back, your stomach, Helix makes premium mattresses that are designed to fit your specific sleep style.
You know, now that it's spring, why not upgrade your sleep game and get a Helix mattress?
And you know what?
What?
I can guarantee you that they have a mattress for you with over 20 different styles and models for you to sleep on. I love sleep. I can't get enough of it.
And I love my Helix mattress. So ever since I got the big and tall, I know we go on and on about it, but it's a perfect fit for me. I haven't had a mattress before that I was able to select a model from, and I'm so happy I got to do that with Helix.
And I too have the big and tall model, and it's perfect for my big and tall body. I loved it so much, I got a second one from a guest room.
True.
Yes, baby. And the people are sleeping great in there when they eventually do sleep in there.
Best of all, Helix delivers right to your door with free shipping in the US, and you can get 120 night sleep trial to make sure that it's right for you.
You also get peace of mind because Helix mattresses are backed by a limited lifetime warranty and have been recognized by experts at places like Forbes and Wired. And me. I am a sleep expert too.
Period. Go to helixsleep.com/sloppy to get up to 27% off site-wide during their Memorial Day sale.
That's helixsleep.com/sloppy and make sure you enter sloppy seconds after checkout so that they know that we sent you.
helixsleep.com/sloppy.
Get yourself a Helix. And we're back. Did that blow it out?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The
Okay,
bus. Blow
we're
out
back.
the bus.
with an incredible performer, a musician, the queen of contouring. She changed the nose contour game for the dolls.
You thought you knew.
You thought you knew. We have young Onyx.
Her. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming. How are you?
I'm amazing. I'm tired, but I'm great.
Well, Meatball and I both have a lot of FOMO about Chicago, and you just spent a whirlwind weekend performing in Chicago. Is this correct?
Oh yes, another plane, another club, another train. Shoot.
How was it?
Yeah, we want the Windy City update.
First of all, it was amazing. The Chicago girls work. I'm like, I got off the plane. I got to a brunch. I went from the brunch to Berlin, and then I had Queen the next night. Up all night.
That's insane.
Yeah, but it was normal for everybody else. Everybody else was like, yeah, and I was on my last leg.
Wait, who did you see? Did you see Miss Lucy's stool?
Yeah, tell us the divas.
Yes.
Who were the dolls that we saw?
Well, the brunch when I got there was with Nico, and they were with Queen with me on Sunday night too. The brunch with Nico, it was with Nico and Ra, and that was everything. It was a pizza place, so it was 2 shows. So I ate like all in all, to like 2 pizzas slice-wise through the day.
That's a meatball gig right there.
Yeah, that's me. I used to
It's
get paid in mozzarella sticks.
Oh, okay. I used to get paid and then get mozzarella sticks.
Drag me.
Yeah, that sounds like a better. That sounds like a better.
That sounds like a
scenario.
better deal.
Well, there's a fire pit in the middle of it. There was Boy J, an icon. The ass of Chicago was their tagline.
Okay.
It got up on the fire pit and jumped off of it.
That's insane.
It's not FDA approved. And then at Berlin, I didn't know the stage was like
it's small.
It's small, but I'm used to it because the stage where I perform at my club on a Saturday is smaller.
Okay.
So I was like, come on, wiggle room.
With those pillars in the middle. You know, I've done the thing where you jump down and get onto the other thing to make it all the way to the
satellite
back.
Stage.
I didn't know you could do that.
I don't think it's advised, but it is lit on the other one too. They'll turn on the lights for you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they'll help you out when you get there, but they don't want you to get there.
Yes.
Next, Queen.
At the Metro.
Queen was nuts. Queen was everything. That's when I met Lucy, because Lucy was in Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like the first time I met Lucy in person. And we've been talking for years, like ever since I started. So seeing them was a trip. They were baby pink Sherpa jumpsuit.
Okay.
To the gig, out of drag. And gave the best hug, an icon. And then Nico was there too. And was even better than the brunch because we got to vibe more because it wasn't early in the day. It wasn't brunch hours.
And at brunch, you never feel like you can fully relax because it's like once it starts, you have to do your number, go change, do it again. And then they're like, okay, the next one starts in 30 minutes. So you have to change back into your first look and do it all over again. Brunches are exhausting.
And you have to pee somewhere in the middle, and then you get drunk somewhere in the middle. And then you somewhere toward
the second act always goes by a little faster.
But what you're describing, I think, is something that happens a lot, obviously a lot more nowadays because of social media. Like, people have all these connections, and especially with queens, there's such like a community of like supporting and commenting and uplifting and liking and like learning from one another, that once you meet in person, it's sort of like, oh shit, you've been this like account on my phone. Like you've been this person that I know of and exists out in the world, but we don't like get to perform together. Does that happen to you a lot? Because like your makeup is so iconic.
Yeah, I was about to say like so many people have attempted your makeup and stolen some of your techniques. Like what is it like when someone does that, or when you see your nose somewhere it shouldn't belong?
Yeah, because sometimes you know that old game, I got your nose? Well, they play with you a lot. They play with you a lot.
Now, I'm glad you said that. No, now I've gotten a lot more appreciative of it now when it first started, especially because where I am in Providence, Rhode Island, it's very, very white, white people taking from Black people type deals. So that's already a very sore spot. So whenever I saw especially a white queen doing my nose, I'm like, the reason I started contouring is because when I started drag, all the tutorials, I'm a tutorial queen. Okay. Sorry, everyone. All the tutorials were like a European nose contour. And I'm like, I can't do 2 lines down the nose that I have. So I like made mine. And to see like a white queen do it, I'm like, yeah.
It's also because I kind of do a similar shape. I do like the T, like or like a little V on the end of my nose. Right. And it's always a white queen that has something to say about it. That they're like, Mama, this nose. And I'm like, would you rather me look like I have just like a tiny sliver with like these fucking huge nostrils hanging out? Like, I don't understand.
It makes no sense. Okay. I'm glad okay, so you get it. We also have similar noses. I love that.
Yeah, we kind of do. Okay.
Oh, you should do a makeup swap one day. Make a video.
Oh, Or when are you coming to LA?
Yeah.
When I get the money to. I've always wanted to touch a palm tree.
Honey, come out here. You'll touch more than a palm tree.
Yeah,
I'll
and they're
tell you
all
that
about
much.
to fall over out here too.
Oh, now.
Okay, so for people living under a rock, young Onyx is not only known for makeup abilities, but also known for music stylings.
Mhm.
And a few weeks ago, we had an artist by the name of Little Peace.
Little Piece, who is from Chicago.
Who is not from Chicago.
They are.
Yeah.
No, we've decided. Once we say it, it's truth,
The messy queen Little Piece from Chicago.
Chicago, you better.
Was on the show and talked about moderate to severe severity, and you grace everyone's ears on the remix of that song.
I am honored by doing so. When I tell you that video where I'm from, before they asked me to be on the song, like impacted us hard. Like, I mean, clearly it impacted
it changed the game.
It changed the game.
But when they asked me, I literally was like, are you sure about this? Like, are you sure? And they were like, yeah, why not?
That's very her. She feels like just like a good time. She's down for whatever. Did she give you any like notes or anything, or was it just you got to go freestyle or do whatever you wanted on it?
She literally told me, she goes, girl, this song is going to be played by the children, like the children. So just do whatever you want. Be a barb.
And you
And
said,
I
say
said,
no more.
You know what? I got that in the bag. I got that. For sure.
And so everyone lives for the song. You all have been shooting or have shot a music video. This is correct?
Oh, yes, it is. Oh, yes, it is. We shot
When
it
is
the
it
same.
coming out?
That we don't know. Thinking, oh, yes.
The leaks? The leaks? I got some leaks.
You got the.
Ooh, come on, Princess Bubblegum.
Now, was this in Chicago?
No.
Yes. This
You
was
filmed in Chicago.
This was in Little Piece's hometown of Philadelphia, Chicago.
Chi-town stand up.
We filmed until 3 a.m. in a classified office space.
Work. Use that day job
low-key.
connection.
Literally, and it low-key, and me and LP were like, is this an MLM? Like what do they actually do? Like the office looked like a set. Anyway.
They often do.
Anyway, I have to say, Little Piece came through with the looks. I had that look and a wig change, but I'm the feature, so
Right.
I could have just Nikki green screened it, but I did it.
When they zoom in on the TV and she's like, I have the green screen set up in my pool house, so this is where I shoot my video features.
Or like the swish video where she's like, I couldn't be bothered. It's just her like on a different basketball court.
Half
They
of Los
CGI'd her
Angeles
in.
was at the Staples Center in the Swish Swish video. Every celebrity cameo you could imagine was in the Swish Swish video. Nikki has a whole verse, arguably the most iconic part of that entire song.
I was in that music video.
Yes.
Is Nikki's video. Yes, Meepo, you were there. Everyone was there, but Nikki was like,
God.
no,
No.
I won't be there.
I told you about how Katy Perry grabbed onto Pickle's hand like for dear life and would not let go, right?
Uh-huh.
She was like, get me out of here. I don't want to be here. Okay.
Oh, because she saw you.
I think that she saw, yeah.
Well, listen, we were very excited to hear from you, to get the little Chicago update. We are all waiting with bated breath for the moderate severe severity music video release. If people want a little taste of what you can offer, I highly recommend looking up the Young Onyx lip gloss remix. The video is stun. The verses are incredible. The flow is great. The looks are out of this world. So please go check that out.
Did you paint yourself pink for that, or was that magic of editing? Oh my goodness.
I was pink for that, and then realized afterward that I could just put a pink light on me the whole time. But yeah, no.
But you were giving Amanda Lepore and that David
Thank
LaChapelle.
you.
We know
Thank you.
the reference.
Thank you. A lot of the younger
anything
girls.
anything else coming up that you're excited about?
A couple things. There's a couple things.
Oh, she's got things in the
A couple things. I have a mixtape coming out at some point called the Remix Mixtape. MYX, because I'm just gonna finish out the remix era and then work on my own stuff.
Oh yeah.
So that's what we got going on. I have like songs written out in my notes, but have only just begun to get the means to like record everything.
Right.
But yeah.
Were you recording and mixing it all yourself, or do you have someone do it for you?
It's me and my partner Max.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Carmen vibes.
Okay.
That's the way to do it.
Well, thank you so much for being here. If everyone wants to follow you, they can follow you at Young Onyx. That's YUNG, period. ONYX. Right? Is that on everything?
Oh yeah. It's YUNGX Onyx on Twitter, but everything else, yes. You got me.
X gonna give it to you. Remember that? All right.
Oh, yeah.
Well, thank you. Oh, wait. I just gotta ask because of how you're drinking that drink. Are you excited about Trisha Paytas's pregnancy?
I am terrified. Like
I'm horrified. That poor baby. She posted today, I don't know if you read it, but she said that she has been trying with what's his name, her assistant husband for Moses, her assistant husband for 2 years.
Oh.
And I was like, I don't even think that they've been together for 2 years. Maybe they have. But she was like, we tried starting in October of 2020 and we're finally pregnant.
Huh. I mean, I don't know if the timeline works out either, but I'm terrified like the rest of the internet, I have to say. I do.
I mean, she's definitely going to have help with it, so I like feel less worried, but it's just like, well, I don't know if it's a boy or a girl. But it that baby will be spoiled, and that baby will be a problem.
That baby will literally have every single item from the Target baby selection.
I think they're going to be a Scorpio. So
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, me neither. Bad? Or
I really don't know what it means either. All
right, we gotta go. Thank you, Young Onyx, for being here. We're so excited. Everyone keep an eye out on Young Onyx.
Goodbye. We have 14 voicemails.
Okay, ready?
Some of them are short.
3, 2, 1. We are
back. Oh, do it. Do it.
Do what?
Do it. Yeah.
Do the riff?
Yeah.
We are back. Wow, I'm not.
Wow.
Back. Ooh, I piggybacked him.
Oh, that was good.
She just texted, not me leaving. LOL, thank you so much. I was like, you were supposed to.
You're supposed to leave. That's a trick that it takes to keep the girls.
Why do people not think Saucy Santana's getting press coverage? Johnny Sibilly.
Johnny Sibilly's like, who's not talking about it? I was like, who isn't talking about
everyone is. I just saw her sitting front row at a fashion show rapping to her own song. It's the trick
I saw in Mickey's
that it take
to keep
the
girls.
What?
Was 3, I don't know how they identified, but people with fresh BBLs. And I'm not going to say who, but one of the people, someone came up to me and said, it's so weird watching boys walk around with big old girl butts. And I will say, these BBLs were extreme. Like, imagine like a skinny, tiny, twiggy body. And when they turn sideways, like, the back of their pants at the waistline was bunched up because the ass was so big.
Can we have a problematic conversation?
Yeah, let's do it.
I think it's like an interesting idea when it comes to like the gender spectrum. A lot of these people who have BBLs, you just said I don't know how they identify, right? But I think a lot of people do identify as gay boys, as faggots, but they want to have long nails, they want to get their BBLs done, they keep their facial hair, they want a boyfriend, they want to be in a gay relationship.
Uncomfortable. Like it looked crazy. And I'm not trying to pass judgment because it looked great. Like I'm sure in certain outfits that ass is going to be popping. But it just like a t-shirt and a pair of slacks, like they all had their shirts tucked in and like it was belted to accentuate it. I was just like, they looked like it looked like 3 managers of a Sephora all got together and were hanging out.
It is a really fascinating thing. Like when you're like, okay, feet up to mid torso, that's a very feminine physique. And then like chest and arms is like and face is like masculine. Like that's an interesting sort of space in the gender spectrum for people to express themselves.
I think it was also a little wild to me, and this may be problematic of me, but it was 3 people that I don't think I would ever see at Precinct. Does that make sense?
Can I ask you another question? Did the whole place smell like cologne?
Yeah.
Sometimes I have such a hard time.
I was just ironing my money flat because, when I go to the bank, I like to not have to unravel it. I like it to pass through that machine nice and quick because I don't like talking. It was just so many different scents from like being on people who were wearing different colognes. It's like this room has a million odors in it right now. It's so crazy.
If you want to smell nice, I love that. But just have a hint of it.
Yes. If you spray it in the air and you walk through, if you're spraying it directly onto your body, you want
more than once
it to linger in the room before you get there and after you leave.
Jiva, that can be a lot.
And that's the trick that it takes to lose the girl.
Do you think that conversation, how do you feel about that? Like, I don't know. What is the answer about people who, I guess the answer is people can do whatever they want to their bodies and
people
identify.
Can do whatever they want and identify however they want. I can have my opinions on it, but my opinions could be wrong. They probably are. It's their body. They do what they want. I truly don't care what other people do or how they want to identify. It's none of my business. It's their life.
I wonder what it would be like to fuck somebody with a BBL.
Probably hard. You got to spread them cheeks.
Yeah, only doggy. Well, no, maybe.
No, okay, if they're laying on their back and they get one leg up.
I love the one leg up. Yeah, one leg up going sideways. We make a crisscross. We make like a jacks tack. What are those called? You ever play jacks?
Yeah, jacks.
They're
called jacks. That's the trick that it takes to fuck the doll.
That's the way that it be when you jacks the babes. Okay.
We're going to listen to some voicemails. We got a lot of them. These are all fresh. These are all from like between our last podcast and now.
Oh. All right. Well, let's hear it.
Hello, children. I just got done listening to Big Dipper very, very confidently try to tell Meatball how to pronounce Boise, Idaho. As someone who's from Northwest, who actually has, known a lot of people that grew up there and from there.
Oh, but you didn't yourself.
It is Boise, Idaho. It is Oregon and not Oregon. It is Boise and not Boise. Like, I don't know where that weird New England accent is coming for the Northwest for, but yeah, I'm just correcting someone who's very confidently saying to someone else how to pronounce something when they've never lived anywhere near there. All right, goodbye.
Drag me to hell. My response would be, I just want to make sure we're focusing that for me, it's about an S rather than a Z, not the vowel sound.
Yeah, and he was saying it's Boise, not Boise.
All right, well, someone else weigh in, or maybe
someone from Boise or nearby. Someone who has family that lives there.
Someone who lives there. My friend, I have friends who live there. Graham, text me. It's
the trick that it takes to pronounce it right.
to say it right. I one time I was working on a project in upstate New York, and there's
New
a town.
York. You're saying it wrong.
There's a town called Hudson, which that's the way to say it. And across the river is a town called Athens. And I was going to be staying in Athens, and I needed to call someone about something over there. And my friend said, "Hey, just FYI, there are a lot of little towns up here, and they're pronounced a little differently." And he said, everyone I know, and he lived in Hudson, he said, everyone I know pronounces Athens up here. It's just how they do it in upstate. I was like, okay. So I made this phone call, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to be staying in Athens and blah, blah, blah. And blah, 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 Athens and Athens this. And at the end of the call, the guy was like, why do you keep saying Athens? Athens is a really easy word to pronounce, and he made me feel so dumb, and I was only doing it because my friend had told me. And my friend wasn't
a little trick on you.
No, he wasn't setting me up. I just ended up saying it all fucking wrong.
It could be the New Orleans versus Nolans thing. Really depends on who you're talking to. Because my cousins all say Nolans, but when you're there, most people say New Orleans, not New Orleans. New Orleans.
New Orleans.
Next call.
Hi, Big Dipper. Hi, Meatball. I'm on my way home from work, and I tried really hard not to call in because I called in while I was listening to the same episodes this morning on my way to work, but I have something to add.
Oh.
I was listening to your conversation about Subway, and I had Subway for lunch today for the first time in quite a long time, and I had tuna. And while I was eating it, I was like, yeah, this is fine, whatever. But almost, I would say 30 minutes after, my stomach was it still currently is in the worst state it has ever been in. I feel like I'm going to fucking die. And everyone needs to stop eating Subway, especially the tuna, but just fuck Jared, fuck Subway, fuck them all. We can't be doing this to ourselves. Like RuPaul says, everybody say love. And that's all I have to say. Thanks.
I just like an unhinged person screaming about something that we were like, yeah, that's not real tuna. And they were like, so I listened to that part of the episode and it made me hungry for Subway. And now I have this shit. Yeah, don't eat. Here's the thing. And I'm not trying to be classist. And this might seem classist. Don't eat at Subway. And if you're going to eat at Subway, maybe just stick to the chicken. Because you can't fake a chicken breast. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but they fake the grill marks on it. They're painted on.
They're painted on, yeah. So there's other
tuna,
places you could eat.
That's the sandwich that you eat to kill yourself. To get the shits. Oh my God.
Next call.
Oh my God.
Hey, you fucks. I was listening to your podcast the other day to kind of wind down before bed, and my boyfriend and I started fucking, I guess was the word to use, and it was really hard to focus while I had meatballs screaming in my ear. Thoughts? All right, bye.
You don't think this voice is sexy?
You don't want to bust your nut while we talk to you?
Yeah. While you're listening to a Muppet and me screaming? What? No. This reminded me of something.
Drag is an art form.
I fall asleep. I fall asleep to podcasts. I need
you do
noise. Yeah, so I fall asleep to podcasts, but sometimes I don't set it to sleep mode, and ours will come up and it'll start with me just screaming, and it'll wake me up. It
do you
wakes
wear
me up.
Headphones while you sleep?
Yeah, I wear my AirPod Pro.
While you sleep?
Yeah.
You don't wear Raycons?
I love my Raycons. Those are more for going to the store to have something to listen to, because you can change the setting to awareness mode or quiet mode. There's different modes.
You wear earbuds while you sleep in your bed?
I mean, I take them. Well, they'll fall out and I'll find them under the bed.
What do you got? What's on your body?
Nothing.
Oh, nude, but for a pod.
Naked. And AirPods.
Hey, Big Dipper and Meatball. Really enjoy the podcast. I have a question that I think you guys could solve. I'm a fatter woman, and I've dated guys who kind of used me for that fact. Like, they thought, well, she's fat, so, like, she probably can't do better, so I could just use her. But now I'm kind of seeing someone that I met off let's say, like, a feeder website, even though I'm not a feedie. I just, like, it's also kind of a fat appreciation website. And, like, he really enjoys the fact that I'm fat and wants to make me fatter, but I told him I'm not really into gaining because, like, it already hurts to walk, and, like, I love to eat, but I like to be active. I just eat more than I am active, I guess. So anyways, he kind of objectifies me, and we talked about it, and he's toned it down a bit, but, like, I don't know if he's still not seeing the real me or if he's just seeing me for my fat. And I don't know which one is better or worse because they both kind of feel shitty, but, like, he's a good guy. But, like, I don't know if he's truly seeing all of me or if he sees my fat first. Anyways, have a lovely day. You guys are great. Keep up the good work. You guys are one of my favorite podcasts. I'm not just kissing ass. Okay, bye.
This is a good question. I feel like this is something that happens to a lot of people.
How would you feel about this? A person comes up to you as you're walking past, and they reach out and they sort of stop you.
Nice
and
tits.
Where they? You were at the post office?
I was at the UPS store.
Nice tits.
Nice tits.
What was the follow-up?
I said thanks and walked away.
You said thanks.
I said thanks. Anyway.
Okay, so you're walking.
Uh-huh.
Someone stops you. They stop you with their hand on your body.
Ooh.
But light, not like a hard stop, but just sort of like they float with you, and their hand is on your belly.
Ooh.
And they smile at you and they say, "You're huge."
No! Did that happen to you?
It sure did. And then,
what did you do?
Well, because I wanted to see what the second comment was going to be. Then I said, "Oh, yeah." And then he leaned into my ear and said, "How much do you weigh?" Now, my thought is, had he stopped me by grabbing my arm or my chest or my shoulder and said, "You're huge," I would have taken it as a different kind of compliment. I know what my body looks like. I know my size is attractive to people.
I need more context. Were you at like a sex party or just walking around somewhere?
I was at an event. It wasn't exclusively. There was sex happening, but it wasn't a sex party.
So, and you were clothed or unclothed?
My shirt was off.
Okay.
The how much do you weigh? I'm like, feeders, people who fetishize fat, they have to know that being chubby, even if you have self-love, it comes with trauma. It comes with like years of triggering being a fat kid trauma.
Mm-hmm.
So saying you're huge, how much do you weigh? That doesn't cut it. You can celebrate a body type that you're attracted to without like, and you can fetishize it without triggering the person.
Yeah, you can just be like, "I find you very sexy. You look hot.
It's
like
enjoyable when we share a meal together.
Do you mind if I feed you?
What if you eat double what I eat?
I make big portions at home."
Sit upon my face.
But yeah. So
I think this is an interesting conundrum because I think you can
it's
be
like,
with
where does
someone.
fetishization begin and end? Like, how can you? I don't know the answer. I just know that if you don't feel good about it, or if you're questioning it, maybe it's something. And I hate talking about stuff, but like, you should bring up with the person and be like, "I'm into you. I know that you're into like feeding and stuff, but I just want to make sure that you see me as more than just like a big body.
Yeah. I mean, it's important because
Or here's what else you can do.
What?
Just keep fucking them until you're tired of it and move on. Till they say a couple of dumb things and you're like, let me get one last fuck, I'm out of here. You can control your own narrative like Britney Spears in that one commercial. I choose my own future.
Oh yeah. You know what I'm gonna choose for our future right now?
A new voicemail?
A break.
No.
Why not?
And we're back.
All right, let's try this one.
Hi, Big Dipper Meatball, fan of the pod. I had a hookup the other day that was so bad it made me like contemplate suicide like the entire next day. But ultimately this isn't about that. The thing is I'm trying to conquer bottoming. I for some reason in my head feel like I need to, but there's like almost nothing I can do to make my asshole not feel like an exit. Like nothing feels inviting. I tried the clock method that that TikTok doctor you guys had on
Dr.
was
Carlton
talking about, and it helped a little bit, but like everything I've ever tried has not really worked. Like plugs, like I can always squeeze them out. Not that I've been trying, but like my body will just naturally try to like get that shit out of there. So if you guys have any advice, or if any of the other listeners have any advice, as to like how I can make things feel more inviting down there, I would really appreciate it. Thank you. Goodbye.
Oh, she's coming for your gig.
Fired. Now,
everyone, what does everyone say? Lube,
butt plug. I think it's just that thing where it might be a situation where for you it just doesn't feel good, and maybe you're not someone who derives like a ton of pleasure from it, but you want to. It might be like a mind over matter thing where you really just have to be like preparation. I feel like a lot of preparation is key, because I know sometimes it feels like putting stuff up there is just like, oh, it feels like I have to poop. I want it out. My body wants it out. And you just have to get used to the feeling of it.
So your recommendation is do a plug.
Well, even though your body forces it out, maybe start small. Or here's another option.
Soak a tampon in vodka. Just kidding.
Poppers, a little bit of
I honestly
nitrates up your nose hole.
I honestly think you
put a little
have
cocaine on your booty hole and let them just rot on you.
I think it is mind over matter, like you were saying, and I think you have to be. It's less about, oh, I'm convincing myself. You really have to be ready. Like you really have to be mentally ready, and maybe you'll like meet someone who's got a dick where you're like, if I don't pull that inside of me through my rectum, I'll go insane. I need to have that dick, and then your hole will just open up.
And also, it's not just about like you need to find a top that respects you and is willing to like work with you.
Oh,
so maybe find somebody
you like being respected now.
Yeah, well, not me, but maybe find somebody that's like you're like, hey, I'm new to this, and like you seem like you're a pro at it. Like, do you want to sit with me for 2 hours and just mess around with my beehole?
Yeah,
that's what I did when I was in New York. And an old man come over with a dildo, and he just fucked me with it for like 2 hours until I was like, I understand bottoming now. Thoughts? Next call.
That is fascinating. I mean, I struggle with this.
Yeah,
this shit is challenging for me. I'm like, what is the way to get it done?
Also, the first dildo I bought like a huge, like a big old dick dildo instead of being like, work your way up. You got to get like a little tiny baby one, and then just slowly work your way up until you can wear a butt plug to the airport.
They're like, sir, you're like, I have a medical condition.
I got to keep this rectum open.
Hello, Big Dipper, hello Meatball. I'm calling in to let you know that it was season 2 of Real Housewives of New Jersey at the Posh Fashion Show when Teresa Giudice calls Danielle Staub sweetie, and then Danielle says, "Don't call me sweetie," and then Teresa says, "Fine, I don't want to call you sweetie, bitch. Is that better? Is bitch better?"
Bitch better?
Just thought you should know. Goodbye.
At the beginning of 2 weeks ago, one of our Tuesday episodes, we were like quoting things, and then I said, "Is bitch better?" Because I was like, I don't know where that came from, but it's a quote, and I thought it was a Drag Race quote.
Oh.
But it was from the early Real Housewives of New Jersey, which I used to be obsessed with.
What
Now
was
I
the
can't get
deal?
into it.
They were all mob wives, or that was a different show?
No, that
called
was a different
Mob
show.
Wives?
But on the early seasons of Real Housewives of New Jersey, there were two sisters that families were loosely connected to the mob.
So was Mob Wives a spinoff of them existing?
I think it was them trying to make it. No, it wasn't a spinoff. It was on. I think Mob Wives was on VH1, and it was like a knockoff, but they had like Big Ange. They had some real characters. But here's the thing I know about the mob from talking to people that I think maybe associated with the mob.
Don't
if your
say
family's
anything
a
about
part
them
of the mob,
publicly.
they don't fucking talk about the mob.
Right.
Ever. And they definitely don't go on a TV show called Mob Wives.
Marbwarves.
Marbwarbs.
Okay.
Next call.
Deep cut quotes.
Hey, Big Daddy Dick, Mama Meatball, what's shaking?
Mama.
I'm currently listening to the newest episode, La 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 La, and I
Nope.
heard Daniel.
You said that wrong. It's
la 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 la.
Thank you.
Message, and I heard the response, feel everything you guys have to say. However, for any listeners out there who are currently listening and any cum-dums that are currently listening, we would like to know, the masses would like to know, on average, how much cum can one cum-dump hold if a cum-dump could hold cum? I'm thinking it should be something like 75 loads, and then you just roll over onto a, graduated pitcher and then dump the cums into the pitcher, maybe, and then, check it off. Maybe. Thoughts? Get up off of that bed and come dump into this pitcher. All right, guys. Well, it's been real. Goodbye.
Here's the thing: we may never know how many loads a cum dump can take because we've already talked about it. They'll just fall out.
Okay, so many things about that call that I was interested in. One, did he say graduated pitcher like you were in science class, like a graduated cylinder?
Yes.
And why was it called graduated? Just because it had measuring,
Yeah, they
notation on the
gradually got bigger.
side?
The measurements gradually got larger.
How much cum could a cum dump hold if a cum dump could hold loads? How much cum could a cum dump hold if a cum dump could hold loads?
Do you remember when you would have to mix something and you could put that little magnet in it, and when you put it over the fire, it would spin on its own to mix stuff?
No. You had resources at your school, huh?
Yes, Interlochen Arts Academy had a great science program.
They said, if you're going to play Mr. Dussel, you have to know your science.
No, I didn't get cast in any play. I was only in Thoroughly Modern Millie there. I was in a show called, I forget the name of it. It was a one-act play where I played a prisoner in El Paso. I did that. Played Tarzan because I had long hair. They didn't take me seriously. Next. And now I'm on Netflix.
And now I'm on an episode of Netflix playing a Laura Dern character.
And
I'm
dressing up in drag and screaming at Johnny Knoxville on a red carpet. I've really come a long way.
Honey, you've come longer than a lot of people. Come further than a lot of people you probably went to school with. This will be our last one.
Okay. Is it the last one I said? I said 14.
I wanted to call in and talk about something that I think is gay, but I really can't quite pin it down. But essentially, on one of my birthdays, I won't say which one, I, on the same night, lost a brand new pair of Steve Madden boots that I treated myself to, and by lost, I mean they were stolen off the top of my car. I got locked out of my friend's apartment and had to sleep on their front porch, and I also walked 10 miles across Santa Monica and hooked up with somebody who wanted to put me in a cage, and then when I got there, actually couldn't get hard or stay hard, which is not a shameful thing, but I walked in, he wanted me to be naked, wanted me to get inside of a cage and wait for him to let me out and fuck me, and then he just ended up taking pictures and then taking me home in the morning. Is that good?
Yes. I don't know any
Yes.
straight person who could ever tell a story like that from one night. My question to you is, did you walk the 10 miles? And I would walk 10 miles without my new Steve Madden
Yeah, I need to
boots
know.
on my feet.
I need to know, like, when you, because he wanted you to walk in naked, did you walk all the way there? No, he walked there. So did you leave your Steve Maddens on top of your car for the walk?
Or maybe just like while you forgot them there and then someone
And
saw.
then-
How quickly were they stolen?
Did you sleep on your friend's thing and then wake up to like a grinder notification and then walk there? Or did you walk there, walk back, and then fall asleep and put them on top of your car? And then fall asleep and then someone stole them?
The timeline for this story is shady.
But, no, I mean, I believe it all happened because it's
Me too,
so
because
absurd.
it's such a
that it
gay
would-
gay person's thing. Not he wanted me to come over and put me in a cage, but he couldn't get hard, so we just took photos?
Did you get the photos?
What kind of photos? Were they just headshots? He was like,
Oh, yeah, he was like...
he was like, hey, I can't get hard, but actually I'm trying to be an actor, so if you could just press the button, I've got this whole thing set up for my headshots.
And I like the cage in the background. It's very industrial. It's very 2018 headshot.
Shows them I'm not afraid to think outside the cage.
Ah!
All right. Why don't you wrap it up? What a fun little ep.
That was a good time. Thank you so much for listening to Sloppy Seconds. You can follow us on Instagram at sloppypod. You can send us an email at sloppysecondspod@gmail.com or call in with your own fuck talk story, or just call in with anything at this point to 213
Okay.
536
You heard.
9180. You can follow us on Instagram at Big Dipper Jelly and Spiciest Meatball, or on Twitter at Fat Drag Meatball and Big Dipper Jelly, or on TikTok at Big Dipper Jelly and Meatball the Drag Queen. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't ever miss an episode, which it comes out every Tuesday and Friday. Good.
And
Bye.
if you want to come see me in New York City on March 13th, go to bigdippertickets.com and buy your tickets to my rock bar show, which will sell out.
It will.
Well, it's a tiny spot, so I think it's definitely going to sell out.
I believe in you.
Thanks. We sold out last time.
William Pitts. Doodle-doo-doo, forever dog.
To listen to Sloppy Seconds ad-free and one day early, sign up for Forever Dog Plus at foreverdogpodcast.com/plus.
Sloppy Seconds is produced by Forever Dog and Moguls of Media, a.k.a. Mom.
Hosted by Big Dipper and Meatball.
Music, editing, and sound design by William Pitts.
Executive produced by Willem Belli, Alaska Thunderfuck, Big Dipper, Joe Cilio, Brett Boehm, and Alex Ramsey.
Our artwork was drawn by Christian Cimarroni.
And our theme song was written by Mike Malarkey.